Hello, my name is Krys and welcome to my channel. There are big changes coming in this year, so I came in person to tell you all about it. I have a simple project for you today, so let's start crafting it and I'll tell you all about changes happening this year in the meantime. The project which we're gonna craft today is medieval money pouch. And you can craft it with minimum amount of tools. It's quite an easy project. The only tricky part is to cut out the circle. For this project you will need two types of leather. One which is really soft, it can be chrome tan. I use here some kind of clothing chrome tan leather. And you will need some vetch tan leather as well for the harder part. And a little bit of leather lace. So I use rotary cutter to cut it all out. If you can see, you can use one hand to rotate it slightly and then go along the line with your rotary cutter. Cut out circle in here only. The middle part will be where we're gonna stick the vetch tan leather too. This technique takes a bit of practice, but look how nice the circle came out. It's better if you punch out the holes first before you cut it out. I did it the other way. You can still do it, but it's easier when it's when the tape is still on, because it pattern doesn't move around. If you're here for the instruction video for the pattern I created here, keep on watching and I'll start telling you all about changes which will happen this year. Unfortunately, I'm running this business on my own right now, so I don't have enough time to run full-time shop. So after quite a few years of being on the market, Qcustoms will shut down and we will organize some kind of clearance sale and we will do only bespoke goods. After that, I'm planning to open a little website with a blog and with all tips and tricks for leather work, a little bit of laser files and free patterns, and we're gonna also introduce premium patterns. You might also see me doing a little bit of woodwork. I'm thinking about the name of that website. Let me know in comments below if you got any ideas how I can name this little business. So YouTube wise, we're gonna continue to do free patterns once in a while and a couple premium patterns if you wanna learn something a bit more complicated, like making backpacks or holsters or different stuff for cosplay and reenactment. We're gonna try to have some fun with different styles and different products. We might also show you how we record videos and make our product photography. So if it sounds like something you would enjoy, please subscribe to our channel. Right, let's go back to doing leatherwork. So just a minute ago I feed vetch tan leather with neat's foot oil to feed it and change color slightly so it looks a bit more vintage. Then I apply leather sheen. Now we're gonna stick it all together with Siva leather glue. It's same company which does Stocknell. It's quite good glue because it's when it's dry it's transparent, you can't see it anywhere. And as always with all the glues, leather glues, it's best practice to wait a little till it's gonna dry out and then stick it together. For better bond I use wood slicker. Also when you use leather sheen and when you use wood slicker on it, it gives a bit more color to it, like vintage style, like it's been used for a little while. With compass tool mark up stitching lines and we can start punching it with some prongs. I'm using here Sinanbrook punching prongs, but obviously you can use whatever you have. And let's start stitching it all together. You could easily use stitching machine on this project as it's flat and easy to stitch, but I haven't used mine for ages and I need to do maintenance on it. So I use saddle stitch technique to stitch it all up. And you can also see that you don't need any fancy tools to actually do this project. So last thing we're gonna do here is a closing mechanism, which we're gonna put on our laces. I'm building it here by hand, but obviously you're gonna have it in a pattern, so you don't need to do any measurements. Actually, you still need to adjust it to the thickness of your laces, so use the pattern as a guide only. Bit of slow motion, everyone loves it. We actually need only 2 rivets to put it all together. On this small piece, use the same treatment like on the bigger piece. So neat's foot oil and leather sheen. The last piece is ready. There is few options you can customize this pattern. You can add eyelets, or you can use different type of lace, leather lace, or you can use some fabric lace as well. Now it's time to put things all together and fill it out with gold. In my case, I'm gonna put dies in it, as I don't have any gold. I hope you enjoyed doing this project with me and hear all about changes that will happen this year. Put little knots at the end of the thread so our log doesn't fall down, and you can use those laces as well to attach it to a belt. Now it's time to test it out and see the final results. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.